How's it going, my peeps, and welcome to a brand new SuperCard video. Now, I was going to post up a SuperCard video yesterday. I recorded the video and everything, but then after recording it, I go ahead and check the video out just to see, if everything's alright. And then I noticed that it didn't record the audio. It didn't record my commentary. So I was like, damn it, it was a 25-minute plus video. So now I have to redo it all over again. I can't even redo it because at that time, this King of the Ring right now that says King of the Ring finished, it wasn't over yet. I recorded the gameplay, or not the gameplay, but the King of the Ring footage, I guess, during the semifinals. The semifinals weren't over yet, so it's kind of live, kind of not. The King of the Ring basically wasn't over yet, and I feel that footage would have been cool to see, but there's no commentary. Now, there is commentary. Pretty sure that this does have commentary. If it doesn't, then I'm going to be pissed. But everything should be alright. You guys should be hearing this right now. If you aren't hearing this, that means there is no audio. That means you guys will never see this video. So, anyways. So as you can see, Road to Glory is going on. I'm at the Epic Randy. I think after one more match, I'm going to go ahead. One more match, like Christian says. After one more match, I think I'm done with the Randy card. Let me see here. Yeah, after one more match, I'm done with the Randy card, and I'm moving on to the Legendary Big Show. But that's not what I want to focus on right now. I'm going to go ahead and play some Road to Glory match in this episode, and I also did play some Road to Glory matches, 5 actually, or maybe even 6, in that 25-minute video that I recorded that I can't even post up anymore because there's no commentary. It sucks whenever that happens. It's not the first time that it happens. Well, actually, it's the first time that it happens for SuperCard, but it's happened before for like 2K14 or something like that. Anyways, this King of the Ring wasn't just any King in the Ring. Of course, it was a subscriber's King of the Ring. And as you can see in the finals, it was Deagle versus Dark Legend. And me and Dark Legend, or Dark Legend I should say, is actually a viewer. He's actually a follower on Twitter. And so he made it to the finals. We faced off against each other. And game 1. I won, got 2 scores while he got 1, so I won 2 matches, he won 1. We went all out, both of us, use our boosts, use our energy cards. I won the first match. Oh, actually, no, my bad. He won the first match, and I was surprised at that. I was like, whoa. But then I remember the Undertaker PCC card is no joke. At least when it comes to charisma, it's a really good card. It's got really high, this Taker card has really high charisma. So after thinking about it, I was like, oh, that makes sense. It's no surprise that the Taker card wins when it's only charisma. If it was maybe charisma and power, then maybe Reigns would have won. Actually, I'm not sure, but charisma on its own, of course, Taker would have won. And then I was using the John Cena card versus a Fusion Daniel Bryan of his, and of course I won that. And then it was my Fusion Nikki Bella versus his Ultra Rare Paige. Now, some of you might be wondering, why is he using an Ultra Rare Paige? Basically, the way it works when I start these subscribers King of the Ring is I'll give you guys, I'll show you guys a picture of where the bar is at when it comes to the King of the Ring. So you guys, when I'm talking about the bar, I'm talking about, how you're in a King of the Ring, or you're in a tier. Actually, let me just show you. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, but for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you see that Survivor bar up top, Survivor Plus. You see that, what color is that? Like grayish, brownish bar? That's the bar I'm talking about, except in King of the Ring, it's a legendary bar. So basically, I show you guys a picture of that bar and where it is, so that you guys can get it as close as it can be to my bar, so you have a high chance of making it in the same King of the Ring that I'm in. And so he went ahead and, everybody goes ahead and adjusts their deck in order to be in that placing, in order to be where I'm at when it comes to the bar. So sometimes some adjustments need to be made like that, where, you might have to put, an Ultra Rare card as your Divas card or whatever other card. When you've got, some Survivors. As you can see, he's got a Survivor Fusion Daniel Bryan, he's got a PCC Taker. And actually helped the guy out because he had posted a picture, because I think his game is in Spanish, so the bar doesn't say legendary, it says legendary but in Spanish. And so it's not the same amount of letters. So, you know, he wanted to know how close he was to the bar, so I kind of helped him out. I told him to take off, because he had one ultra rare page as his main Divas card, and one as a backup as his inactive card. And I told him to take out that inactive page card, because his bar was a bit above mine. But anyways, yeah, so game 1, I won, and then game 2, I won that as well. Once again, we both went all out. Well, actually, I didn't go all out when it comes to the Divas card because I didn't need to, and also the John Cena card. So yeah, that was it for the finals. What else? So yeah, of course, I've got to show you guys the other participants, the other followers that made it into this King of the Ring. Now, 3 of you guys made it into this King of the Ring, and the cool part about it is, well, first off, the guys are Rain, myself, Dark Legend, and Truth Reigns. We all made it to the quarterfinals. Now, Truth Reigns, I believe, is in Australia. And at the time of this King of the Ring, it was 4 p.m. something Eastern Time when it started, I think. Or actually, it was closer to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And that time, I believe, in Australia is like morning time. If you convert it or whatever. So I think what happened here, because as you can see, Truth Reigns lost the first round. He lost game 1, and he could have won game 1. So check this out. Match 1. He's got a Nikki Bella card, a Fusion Nikki Bella versus an Epic Pro Natalya Fusion card. He could have won that match if he used an energy card. Well, actually, he did win the match, even without using an energy card. But here's where he messed up. Well, he messed up by, not participating, I guess, in game 1, or forgetting about it, or like I said, maybe sleeping or whatever. But actually, you know what? Now I wouldn't say he messed up, because I prefer sleeping than, playing a King of the Ring. But anyways, so Legendary Pro Taker versus Ryback here. If he would have used an energy card on his Taker, then he would have definitely won that. He would have definitely been, a regular Survivor Ryback card. And then when it comes to the tag team, he would have lost there, even if he did use an energy card. But yeah, so he won match 1, and then he would have won match 2, which would have automatically won him round 1. But yeah, like I said, he didn't use his energy cards. And then game 2, he went ahead, used boost, energy card. He lost the tag team match, like I said, he was going to lose that anyways. And match 2, he won that. Match 3, he won that as well. But then came game 3, and this is actually where he messed up. And he messed up by, as you can see, putting his Legendary Pro Taker card along with Jim Uso, to try and beat the other guy's tag team, but that didn't work out too well. If he wouldn't have done that, if he would have kept this Epic Pro Hogan card in the tag team, he would have won this. He would have moved on to the semifinals. He might have lost match 1, but that doesn't matter, because, he would have lost match 1, but then he would have won match 2 like he did right here, but he would have also won match 3, because he had a Legendary Pro Rey Mysterio card as a singles card, and also that Legendary Pro Taker until he switched it out and put it as tag team and put Hogan instead as his singles card. So, slight mistake there. But you can make it up. You can make up for it or whatever in the next Subscribers King of the Ring. So, anyways, then you had Dark Legend. He went ahead, won game 1 against Atlas. He went all out. Well, at least, when it comes to the boosts. He won match 1, lost match 2, of course, but won match 3. And then when it came to game 2, lost the Divas match, of course, and then he won the tag team match. Interesting tag team. Rock and Hogan versus Rock and Cena. So Rock and Hogan win, and then match 3, his Taker card beats the Fusion Legendary Dolph. Okay, and then when it comes to Reign, I actually thought Reign would be my toughest challenge in this King of the Ring. I'd say he was, but you'll see what happens in the semifinals. Anyways, so Reign had a shitty tag team, just 2 common cards. Basically, he was using the 3MB technique. And match 2, Cena versus Warrior. He's got an Epic Pro Warrior, the other guy. So, of course, Reign was going to win that. And then match 3, a Legendary Fusion Pro. Man, there's so many, like, cards right now have, like, so many words when you're trying to talk about them. Like, this is a Legendary Pro Fusion Bray Wyatt. Legendary Pro Fusion Bray Wyatt. Whatever. Okay, so Legendary Pro Fusion Bray Wyatt beats the Epic Pro Taker. And, was that game 2? No, that was game 1, right? I don't freaking know. It's always... Anyways, he won game 2 as well. And, yeah. So, then came time for me and Rain. Now, here's the thing with me and Rain. You see, this entire time... And the funny thing is, me and Rain in the qualifying rounds, every single time I faced off against him in the qualifying rounds, he beat me. I never beat him in the qualifying rounds. Never. Every single time we ran into each other, it was another loss for me. And so, and the reason for that is because of his singles cards. Because he had a, let me see here. So he's got the John Cena card, which I've also got. But at that time, it wasn't maxed out. And then he's got a Legendary Pro Bray, which of course beats my Reigns card. And of course his John Cena card beats my Reigns card. And as far as the Divas card, I could beat him there. But he beat me when it came to the two singles matches. So because of that, he beat me every single time. I believe we never had a tag team match in the qualifying rounds when it came to me and Rain against each other. But then that all changed when it came to the semifinals. When the semifinals came, well, actually, semifinals round 1, there was no tag team match. But I did switch up my deck a little bit. Instead of having my John Cena card in my tag team, because before I had my John Cena card in a tag team with a common card. So what I did, I realized, okay, this guy has got better singles cards than me. So I went ahead and put my John Cena card as one of my singles cards instead. And I put my 2 Roman Reigns cards that I had as my tag team, because he had a pretty crappy tag team. So there we go, this is what happened, and I put, the common card that I had in the tag team as one of the singles cards. So match 1, he goes ahead, of course, beats my common card with his John Cena card. Now, here's where I was a bit worried. I was like, okay, so if my John Cena card faces off against his John Cena card, that's where, sorry about that, guys, I don't know what happened, video cut out, I don't know, like my recording device or whatever isn't cooperating lately. So anyways, back to what I was saying. Basically, I was worried if my John Cena faces off against his John Cena, then it was kind of luck who wins, because it all really depends on which John Cena gets their special ability activated and who uses a support card. And of course, in the King of the Ring, we're not the ones controlling the support card use and all that. So some of it, of course, well, most of it, all of it is in the hands of the CPU. Anyways, so yeah, game 1, I won, because my John Cena card got matched up with his Bray Wyatt card. Now, if it would have gotten matched up with his John Cena card, I don't know what would have happened there. Anyways, match 3, I won that, and game 2, I won that as well. Actually, game 2 was a clean sweep, and as you can see, that's where I switched things out. Well, I switched things out in the first round. But this is where you really see it, where I've got the 2 Roman Reigns cards as my tag team, while before in the qualifying rounds I had my Roman Reigns cards as my singles cards. And yeah, everything went well, I won. And then Dark Legend went ahead and beat Master 2 rounds in a row. And look at this, a clean sweep too. I actually wasn't expecting this. But yeah, good job to Dark Legend, a freaking clean sweep. He beats the Epic Pro John Cena card, of course. Tag team, he goes ahead and beats that tag team. And he beats the Ryback card. And then this one wasn't a clean sweep, but of course it's because he had the Ultra Rare Page there. There was a Divas match. So of course the other guy's Divas card was going to win that. I guess at this point Dark Legend realized he doesn't need to use any boosts to beat this guy. And he won once again. And then it was me and Dark Legend. I think I showed you guys what happened there. Anyways, I think all of you guys just want to see what the rewards are. Oh yeah, and by the way, check this out. The cool thing I was talking about earlier is we were in the top 4. Now I know it doesn't say 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead it says 1, 1, 3, 3, because some of us have like the same amount of wins or whatever. But well, actually, Rain and Dark Legend don't have the same amount of losses, but they're both number 1s. Anyways, as you can see, we're top 4, and we were the top 4 guys for a while. Now, I actually fell off when I forgot to use my energy cards before going to sleep. I went to sleep without using any energy cards, and then I think once I woke up, I was like at rank number 7 or something like that. I was close to not being qualified for the finals, but there was still plenty of time left, so I was sure that I was going to qualify, and I made it back to the top 4. Now, what did I want to do? Oh yeah, rewards. Let's go ahead, check them out. I mean, I'm interested in seeing too what it is. And why is it taking so much time? Okay, I don't have a John Cena legendary card, so that sucks. And I don't have a legendary Natalia. Ah, damn it. I wish I would have gotten the card that I could pro. So, yeah. I guess, I mean, there is a Big Show card in the Road to Glory, so I can pro that, because I've already got a Big Show card. So let's go ahead, play some matches here. Let's go play a Road to Glory match. Kind of bummed out that I didn't get a card that I've already got. But whatever. After this Road to Glory, I think I'm going to be moving on to the WrestleMania tier. Get my WrestleMania freebie, start participating in WrestleMania King of the Rings and all of that. So, screw the Legendary tier. Well, I'm not even in the Legendary tier, but the freaking Legendary cards. Okay, solo match suffers charisma. We're going to go with Reigns here. And by the way, I recently realized, not recently, like just yesterday, but I recently kind of, realized or acknowledged how great these support cards are. Not just any support cards, but these ones, like the cards that boost up your entire deck, that boost up like the Fuji card, plus 50 speed to your entire deck, and like the Paul Bearer card. Now the Paul Bearer card is it's an epic one, so it's not that big of a boost, but it's still pretty useful in Road to Glory, and that's why I really like these cards, and I think these are the best support cards in the game. Because they're really useful in Road to Glory. In Road to Glory, you can use 2 support cards. And the cool thing about these support cards that boosts up your entire deck is it boosts up your entire deck in Road to Glory as well, in all 4 rounds. And I think they're really useful in King of the Ring as well. Because King of the Ring, especially because you don't control when you use the support card. It's the CPU that controls really your deck, what support cards the CPU uses and all of that. So instead of them using like a plus 100 to power support card or whatever on a match where it didn't need that support card, where you could have beaten the other card without it, I prefer having a card like the Fuji card or any other card, like I said, like the Freddy Blassie card or whatever, that boosts up the entire deck in the case like the King of the Ring. So yeah, right now I'm really trying to get those support cards. And by the way, I've been getting a lot of support cards, Survivor support cards. I didn't even realize that I had a trash can Survivor support card, the plus 55 to power and plus 55 to toughness support card. I just recently looked at my deck and I was like, wait a minute, when did I get this support card? And then I checked out the last SuperCard video. I was like, was it maybe in the last SuperCard video? But I didn't see it in the last SuperCard video. I know in the last video I was like going through the cards really quickly, like the cards I get after the match. So I might have missed it or something like that, but I don't know where I got it from. Of course I got it from playing matches, but I don't remember when exactly and after what match. Now of course I don't have it here in this Road to Glory, but it's like I said, it's because I prefer these support cards when it comes to Road to Glory. They're much more useful. You just use them and then you forget about them. Instead of like the other support cards that, are just for one card. Let me show you guys. Well, you guys probably, know this already, but maybe for the newbies. Alright, so we got the epic Randy card, and now we're moving on to the legendary Big Show. Man, I'm going to be pissed if this video records without audio. Okay. Toughness boost. I needed that actually. Oh, and we got a power boost and toughness boost at the same time. Good. Okay. And as you can see, I've got a bunch of title matches. That's because this Road to Glory, since it was it was supposed to be on Thursday, but then they moved it up to Friday. So now it's gonna end on Monday instead of Sunday, and I don't have as much time to play this Road to Glory on Monday. So I'm trying to get this done as quick as possible. That's why I bought all the title matches right off the bat, so I can get this done as quick as possible before Monday or early Monday. So I can hopefully get the Triple H card. Okay, tag team, we're going to go with Reigns and Ambrose. I mean, no point in going with Reigns and Bret Hart or whatever and get a decrease, even though we still would have won that. Okay, Bret Hart. Oh, like I was saying before. Hold on a second. So, like I was saying about these boosts, so as you can see here, Divas match, toughness. I mean, the great thing about these boosts that increase, stats for your entire deck is you just press the boost. You click on the other card that, you're going to use or whatever, and then you just forget about it, and from now on, your entire deck has a boost in toughness or whatever stat, your support card boosts. So then for the speed, I just click it, even though it's not a speed match. That way, I don't forget it down the line. And let's just pick whatever, man. Let's just pick Cena and Rock here. And, this I feel is much better than using like a plus 100 to power or whatever. Because when I have two of these cards, actually I always did have two of these cards. Because I've had the plus 13 to all stats support taker card for a long time until recently where I used it in the chamber. What was I even saying? Yeah, before I used the two support cards that boost your entire deck, I did have my plus 100 to power support card and the plus 50 to speed to the entire deck. And what I found is with the plus 100 to power one, oftentimes I didn't even use it because I didn't know when to use it, because in the Road to Glory matches, you've got so many matches to play, like I don't know when to use the support card. I'm like, do I need it for this match? Do I need it for this card? Should I save it? Should I use it now? And then sometimes you end up using it, not just sometimes, a lot of times you end up using the support card, and then you find out you didn't even need to use that support card because the card you were facing off against was a weak card, and you would have beaten it even without the support card. So yeah, bottom line, what I'm trying to say is go ahead and get those support cards. Oh, the first match I lost. What? Okay, so I guess his Fusion John Cena isn't maxed out. Okay, Reigns and Yokozuna. And by the way, this is a plus 5 match or plus 10 match in this case. And Hogan versus Hogan. Of course, the PCC Hogan wins. Now, the only reason why I've got the PCC Hogan card there is because I did use my Survivor Roddy Piper for the Survivor Fusion Chamber that's going on right now. If I didn't use it for the chamber, then Roddy Piper would have replaced that Hogan that I just used. So yeah, and the Fusion Chamber for my 5th Survivor Fusion card is going to end on, I think, on Sunday. So on Sunday, maybe you can expect a video from me, SuperCard video. Okay, let's go ahead, play another match against this Rusev guy, and let's see what's up here. Now I'm trying to quickly get this Big Show card too, so I can replace the PCC Hogan with a Legendary Pro Big Show, because like I said, I've already got a Big Show card. Okay. Alright. Now, while doing this, I've also got to make sure that the video doesn't cut out while I'm recording this, because of the last time it cut out. Alright, Nikki Bella beats Paige. Rock versus Ziggler. Rock wins. And round 2 of 4. Tag team match, we're going to go with Reigns and Goldust on this one versus Booker T and Brock Lesnar. We win. Then Bret Hart. Oh, that was a tag team match. I guess it's Hogan versus Austin. Hogan wins. And Bret Hart versus Warrior. Bret Hart wins. He puts him in the sharpshooter. Not really, but okay, solo match. There we go. And he just slams Daniel Bryan, and then a speed match. Right now I'm just clicking whatever. I'm not really, paying too much attention. Not looking at stats really or all that. Okay. Taker versus Taker. We're getting a lot of matches where it's the two same superstars facing off against each other. Okay, tag team Power Charisma, Reigns and Ambrose versus Rey Mysterio and Ryback. Kind of an odd tag team. Alright, and Divas match. There we go. And was that a 619 by Nikki Bella? Alright. And that was, I guess, Bray grabbing Cena for a fallaway slam or something like that and just shoving him onto the turnbuckle instead. Okay, let's go. I'm not expecting anything good out of it. Oh, card limit reached. So, I guess we're going to have to go ahead and train the Big Show in preparation of the other Big Show that we're going to get from Road to Glory. So, let's set this to common. And let me pick some cards here. Okay, Ambrose, Sheamus, Christian, Batista, Jey Uso, Jack Swagger, Natalya, Rusev, Titus O'Neil. Okay, and then some uncommon cards. Alright, hold on. Seconds. Okay. Alright. How many uncommon cards do we have here? You got a bunch. Great Khali, who I hear might return to the WWE. So, we'll see if that actually happens. Alright, I think that's enough. I don't feel like going through the rare cards or whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and play another match. I think after this one, it's gonna be, I'm gonna finish this video. I don't know. Should I play the other one? I'm not sure. Anyways, let's go. Okay, round 1 of 4. Tag team match? No, Divas match. Oh, it's Nikki Bella versus Brie Bella. And Nikki Bella wins. And tag team match, we're going to go with Brett and John Cena here. And we win against Macho Man and Triple H. And then Taker in a one-on-one match against The Rock. And we win that too. And solo match, Charisma. Oh, it's The Rock versus Roman Reigns. Cousin versus cousin. Tag team match, Bray Wyatt and Rock versus Randy and Goldust. We win. And then a solo match, Goldust versus Hogan. And now round 3. Okay, tag team, toughness, and speed. We're just going to go with the 2 matching triangles here. Well, they're not matching. Well, I guess they're matching in color, but... Okay. Now, actually, when I'm playing tag team matches in Road to Glory, oftentimes, if I can, I'll use 2 matching triangles. So 2 matching triangles of the same color and of the same direction. So, like, if I've got 2 bottom triangles, let's say I've got 2 bottom triangle cards and 1 upwards triangle, I'll use the upwards triangle card for my singles match, and then I'll go ahead and use the 2 bottom yellow triangles as a tag team. Why? Because that 10% boost animation, while it's not like that long of an animation, it still adds an animation. So it kind of slows things down. Not by much, but just by a little bit. And right now I'm just trying to, get through this as quick as possible when I'm playing both Road to Glory and PCC. Even though Road to Glory I feel is a lot more fun than PCC. PCC is, the PCC is like a chore. You're playing the same matches you play on Exhibition, but you gotta play a shit ton of them. For days. Especially now with the new... I actually thought I would like PCC more once, I heard that they were going to improve the rewards for it or something like that. And they did do that. But now, since the rewards are improved, a lot more people are participating. And so it takes a lot more time to get the rewards. And like my main complaint for the People's Champion Challenge was that it just took too long. It takes way too much time. And now it takes even more time. I wish the PCC was kind of like the Road to Glory, where once you reach the rank, you know, it finishes, you get the card and that's it, instead of you reaching the rank and then trying to maintain it for however many days or whatever. It just, for me, Road to Glory is just a lot more, it's a lot more fun. It's less time consuming, a lot less time consuming than PCC. What do you guys think? PCC or Road to Glory? I'm glad actually they introduced Road to Glory, because I don't know if I'm going to be participating in too many PCCs from now on. I mean, this next one I'm going to try and maybe get a good rank. If I find it's going to take way too long, then I might just give up on it. Maybe just trying to get a good support card out of it or something like that. But maybe not like the PCC exclusive card. We'll see. Okay, so AJ versus Paige. Let me get this one. And solo match. There we go. Bret Hart versus Ryback. And then Divas match. Nope. Singles match. Reigns versus Henry. And then it's Nikki versus Natalya. We get this. And come on, Divas tag team. We got Nikki versus Nikki and Bella. Nikki and Brie, I mean. Okay, solo match. Okay, we get it. We should have went with Hogan there. Would have been Hogan and Warrior. Now it's Hogan and Rey Mysterio instead. And 4-4. Okay, we're gonna go with Reigns. Once again, not paying too much attention here. Okay, Yokozuna, just clicking on cards. And tag team. And we're gonna get this. Let's go, come on. Finish up the damn animation. Okay. And we're at 45 points. Now let's just pick the remaining cards here. And what's the last card? A Paul Heyman card. Okay. Now, there's one more match. One more match, so alright. I'll go ahead and play it. Let's do this. And after that, it's gonna be done. It's gonna be over. Okay. So, by the way, I forgot to point out that, I don't know if you guys realized this, but the last King of the Ring, the top 4 of us, so actually the top 3 of us, no, not the top 3, I guess the top, no, basically the top 4 of us, except for Reign, we all had Randy Orton as our avatar, so that's pretty interesting. Okay, and there we go, AJ beats Brie, and then, oh, by the way, somebody in the comments section last time for the PCC, I got Cesaro and the Big Show as my rewards. And then somebody pointed out, hey, did you notice that you got the 2 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winners? That's a cool observation. I didn't notice that when I got the rewards. Cool observation, dude. And also, somebody asked a question last time. I think it was Unbroken, or I get mixed up with your name sometimes. Unbroken or Unstoppable? I know on Twitter, I think it's Kinu. Basically, you asked me, because last time I was leveling up a Super Rare Dean Ambrose card. And he was asking me why, and when I level up a card, I go ahead and switch one of the cards I'm using in my exhibition deck for that card. So I switched out my Roman Reigns card for the Super Rare Dean Ambrose card, and then I go ahead and level up the Dean Ambrose card, and then I switch out the Dean Ambrose card for my Roman Reigns card again. So he asked me, why did I switch him out? Why did I take him out of the deck? You know, if I'm trying to level up that card. Well, it's because I was playing some exhibition matches. You know, I didn't want to go ahead into the exhibition match with a bunch of Survivor cards, Survivor Fusion cards, and Road to Glory Survivor cards, and a Super Rare Dean Ambrose in there. Wanted to go with my, usual exhibition deck. Okay, what is this? Round 3 or 4? I was busy talking and not looking. Okay, so now it's round 4. We're gonna go ahead and go with Bray Wyatt, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get this. Oh, this is the first one we lose here. Alright, tag team, toughness and speed. We're gonna go with these 2. And we get it. Okay. There we go. And then Bret Hart. As you notice, I'm not using any boosts or anything like that, because I don't need to at this point in time. I will, though, towards the end. but right now, don't need him. Okay, Jey Uso. Give me something good, man. Give me the yeah, that's not really something good. I mean, it's better than what I usually get, but whatever. Yeah, okay. So, that's going to be it for this SuperCard video. I think this video is actually longer than the 25-minute video that I had recorded, and it didn't record the audio, the commentary. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as you can see, 22 hours, 53 minutes remaining for the Fusion Chamber. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what I get from the Fusion Chamber this time. I'm also wondering when the Fusion WrestleMania cards are going to come out. Want to see, you know, their stats and all that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Might have already said that. If you did, you can click that like button down below. As far as the next Subscribers King in the Ring, when it's going to be, it might be on Monday. But look, guys, don't wait on me. Like, if you want to join a King of the Ring, or if you want to, because I see a lot of people, they wait, they don't join a King of the Ring just in case I announce a King of the Ring, and so that they can join it. Go ahead and join the King of the Rings, as you usually do, because I'm going to be doing these Subscribers King of the Ring, all the time. It's not something that I do, rarely or whatever. It's not something I do once a month. So go ahead, join your King of the Rings, and then if you happen to not be in the King of the Ring, go ahead and join a Subscribers King of the Ring. So yeah, bottom line, just don't wait on me. But if you're wondering when I'm gonna be doing another one, it might be on Monday, but no guarantees, guys, because I don't want to tell you on Monday. Well, I did tell you on Monday, but I said maybe. I said no guarantees. Like I said, might be Monday, might be Sunday, but it's definitely not gonna be Tuesday. So it's either gonna be Sunday, Monday, or Wednesday. How about that? As far as if it's going to be a Legendary, Survivor, or WrestleMania, it might just be WrestleMania. I might actually go from Legendary to WrestleMania. We'll see. So yeah, I'm out, guys. See ya.